Good morning, my name is Rosalimar Vasquez, and today I will talk about vaccines. Vaccines are substances used to stimulate the production of antibodies in our organism that provide us immunity against one or several diseases, and it works for long term to avoid the disease in a future. There are many pros and cons about vaccines. Let's talk about pros. Vaccines eradicate smallpox and have nearly eradicated another disease as polio. Nowadays, there are no vaccines for smallpox because this disease was eradicated since 1977. However, another disease decreased the mortality rate in a highly percent, such as measles, which kill more than 530,000 people a year, hip diphtheria, which kill around 20,000 people a year, mumps, which kill 162 people a year, 62,000 people a year. All of these diseases decrease in 99% since the administration of the vaccines cover most of the population in the areas. Another pro is the preventable disease have not disappeared in a total, so vaccine is still needed. In countries as Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Nigeria, between 2014 and 2019, show that reported some people with polio. That means that some people which were not vaccinated were infected, and other way is that this virus is incubated in the person without symptoms. So the people who is infected can affect or impact another people which is unvaccinated. In other countries like Thailand, Israel, Ukraine, and Philippines, were reported many diseases. For example, rotavirus, pneumococcus, hips, which kill more than 400,000 children with no reason, because all of these virus have already the vaccine. That's why the importance of the people get in since the early years this medicine to prevent the sickness. Now let's talk about the cons. The government should not intervene in personal medical choices. Okay, in this point, we need to talk about public health measures, right? For some people believe that the government cannot ask or put as mandatory the vaccines. That should be a personal decision. However, in countries as in the United States, the Constitution talk about the freedom of the people decide about their life. So it's something that cannot be mandatory, however, is necessary. Another cons is the vaccine are unnatural, and natural immunity is more effective than vaccination. Well, in this point, I would like to talk about the childhood. Some parents don't allow their children to play in the garden because they can get sick. However, another allow them so they can get the immunity from the environment, so they can play with the soil, with animals, and they get the immunity from the nature. So it's different point of thinking, and which is right or not depend of your position and culture. So in short, the eradication of disease requires high level of population immunity worldwide. We need to take seriously that it's important to prevent more than take more medicines. We need to prevent the disease and avoid the spread of the illness, so our population can be healthy and safe. Thank you very much.